G'day viewers, my name is Michael and welcome to SingleRacer. And in today's video I'm very excited to bring you two brand new mod cars for Automobilista 2, which now makes a total of 9 cars from the Project Cars modding team website. And of course here's the first car that you can see here, the Dodge Viper SRT10. And what a joy this car is to drive, absolutely fantastic, and a beautiful interior as well as the exterior. But now let's move on to the next car, which is a wild beast to say the least. And here it is here, this is the Aston Martin Valkyrie. A very brutal car to drive and probably one step down from an F1 car as far as performance goes. The trouble is that F1 cars give you a lot of aids and downforce, as many F1 fans argue about, but this is very brutal to drive, and the creator of this car admits that in early development he didn't feel it was quite up to the standard. So it is a hard car. In fact, both cars are hard to drive, but I love that about them. They're very unique in the way they handle. And so what we'll do is we'll take both cars out onto tracks that I think suit the cars best. I'll talk a little bit about the handling of each car and just see what they're like as far as mods go that you can add now into Automobilista 2. So I guess there's nothing more than to go hot lapping. So this is Michael signing out for SingleRacer. I'll catch you next time. See you later, and let's go hot lapping ×2. Okay folks, so here we are in the Aston Martin Valkyrie, and what a wild beast this is. We've got wheel spin in first, wheel spin in second, and even a touch of wheel spin in third. I must admit I've had plenty of goes in this, trying to tame this thing. It's just so wild, it's brutal. That's the only way you can put it. It's like an F1 car without the downforce, and I've got to be so gentle, down to fourth, trying to come out of here cleanly. And I normally use the word understeer. Now it's got 7 gears here, and I'll show you. You can go up to 7th, but you lose too much torque. It's not ideal, and this straight isn't long enough. But here, as soon as you touch the accelerator, it doesn't want to understeer, it wants to launch you forward. That's the only way I can explain it. It's so much power that you're trying to harness that power. And it's like a projectile almost. It's just controlling. So it's like what I call the weight car. So just wait, and now launch out of the corner. And you can just see the revs just skyrocket it coming out. Again here, you're just waiting, trying to let it settle, and then launch out of the corner once it settles down. Now, I've got to be honest and say a lot of people won't like this car. You've really got to be a good sim racer. It's definitely not a beginner's car, but I liken it to another favourite car of mine in the Assetto Corsa, and that car's called the Auto Union. Another terribly difficult car to drive, but what the challenge is that once you figure out how to drive it, it's so rewarding, and I think that's the appeal of this car. It's just so fantastic. Here, normally I can take that in 6 in an F1 car, but there I had to change down to 5. So now let's settle down and try and get out of here cleanly. But the torque wheel spin wants to launch you forward. It's just incredible. So now, okay, let's try and be cleaner through here. Oh, that wasn't too good. Oh, it's just trying to harness all that power, but it's you got no downforce to rely on. Same thing again here, down to 4th. No, that was debatable. Luckily, I didn't get a penalty. Normally, a penalty comes up if you cut the corner. But now stay in 6th and try and be smoother through here. Down to 3rd gear, trying not to get the push. It's just the thunderous power as you come out there trying to harness it. Up to 4th and virtually immediately back down to 3rd. It's so hard to get this thing turned without just spearing off. And like I said, it's not really understeer, or you don't lose it, it just literally launches you forward. That's the only way I can explain it, but it's such a thrill when you get it right here. Just easing off and now launching out of the corner. Fantastic car to drive, just like the Auto Union when you get it right. But you've got to be so easy with the throttle. Again, here's another wait situation, and then now normally you can use the higher gear, but there I had to ease off the throttle. And again on this corner, in an F1 car would stay in sixth, but here I just can't do it. I have to, and that was a bit rough too. It's just so wild. It's just an untamable beast, but when you do tame it, it's absolutely fantastic fun. So, there we go. Wheel spin all over the place, but hope that didn't cost me too much time. Let's see. What time did I get? Wow, a 1:57. Now that is truly F1 speed. So an absolutely wild car, but a thrilling car to tame. So now let's head on over to the Viper SRT10. Okay folks, so here we are in the Dodge Viper SRT10, and I must confess I deliberately drove this second. After the wild ride in the Valkyrie I needed to settle down a bit, but the gear changes in this car sound absolutely awesome. But again, this is a difficult car to drive, and so let me show you as I do a couple of laps here. But have a look now at the lighting on this car. Very reminiscent of AC. It's absolutely beautiful, and those gear changes are just awesome to look at as well. But the way you got to drive this car, because I must admit I kept crashing into the walls as I got used to this one as well, is almost to drive it the way the gear ratios are, one gear down than you normally do. So for instance, I would take this in second, but here the gear ratios are so tight that I have to take it in first, or in other words, a gear down from where I normally take it in any other car. And what happens with this car is all the weight is, you've just got so much weight in the front that it constantly wants to understeer. So, you have to allow for that and try and control it. But it also has a bit of throttle oversteer where you can deliberately slide it around or slide the back end around, providing you have enough track room to do it. There was an example of the understeer, and I'm a little distracted trying to explain everything in this lap because I want to try and do a really proper lap in the next lap. But I also wanted to see how fast this car can do. So this car's only got 6 gears compared to the Valkyrie 7, but in all the other mods I would brake at the dog leg in Assetto Corsa, but in these mods I can't. So let's just see. There we go. I hit 300 now. Can I pull her up? Can I pull her up? Come on, come on, come on. No, exactly the same thing. I don't know why. I don't know if it's Automobilista 2, the braking effect of the sim, or if it's just the mods, but I can't pull up right on the dog leg like I can in Assetto Corsa. So now let's focus. Let's stop talking as much and try for a clean lap. So allowing for the understeer. There we go, that's a little bit better. And now a key thing is, like I said, is to drive this almost one gear lower than you might in other cars. So I would take this corner in third, but I have to not only brake earlier, but down to second. Try, oh, see, she wants to understeer, and now use the power to slide the rear end around almost. Same thing here. I normally take in second, down to first. See, there she wanted to understeer, and there was the torque, or the power oversteer. I really love driving this car. I mean, Gamer Muscle and I have the same outlook that we both love to drive via throttle. So in other words, off the throttle here to get it turned in, and now throttle on to get it straight. Take the throttle off to get it turned in right there. Oh, beautiful, that was really good. But now my slow in, fast out. So brake early to try and get her settled down. Kind of almost wait. See, that was much better because I didn't push too hard so the weight would slide me into the wall. And again, I have to do the same thing here. I have to allow for the weight, try and get it turned in. See there, she just wants to understeer. It's so much weight and it's so hard. I mean, Gamer Muscle is a much better driver than I am, but we like the same styles of cars or the way to drive. So now I'm not going to try and get up to 300. I'm going to try and brake much earlier. So down to 5 here already. Try and put her up. Come on. Slow in, fast out. Now try and hook her up early. That's it. So now I've got the power coming out, and that's a great example of how you try and learn how to adapt to the car when you find out its flaws. So one more corner to be clean here, and again, there we go. There was a great example. Understeer and then throttle oversteer. But I absolutely love this car. Oh, a 218. I mean, that's almost race car performance. This is a road car. That's fantastic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these 2 new mods for Automobilista 2. So this is Michael signing out for SingleRacer. I'll catch you next time. See you later.